Welcome to Black Comic Books 101, taking you to school about Black comic books. I'm Professor Bill Foster. I'm a comic book historian, and I specialize in the image of African Americans in comic books. I'm going to take you to school about a different issue every time we do one of these. And if you like what we do and you really approve it and you'd like to see it again, please don't be afraid to subscribe to us or like us online and then notify, because we really appreciate it. Join us, won't you? Now, the question I want to ask you today is, have you ever thought about Black people appearing in comic books as political candidates, let alone President of the United States? Now, it wasn't until 2009 when Barack Obama became the first person of color to become the President of the United States. But in 1964, a Catholic comic book series called Treasure Chest of Fun and Facts introduced the idea of a Black person running for a nominee for the President of the United States. Very successful series. They ran it in 10 issues of their magazine. And the idea was you didn't know the person was Black until the last issue. But I'm going to let you in on a little surprise because we're doing this special for you. This shows the face of the candidate, finally, on the last page of the last chapter. I think that's very exciting. Now, I want to talk about the candidate that ran for president in the book. He was a You didn't get a chance to see who he was until the last panel of the last comic book in a 10 comic book series. So they really had you on edge, but they presented him as a moral person, a straightforward person, and a person who would probably make a pretty good president. Now, the idea is that this was a parochial comic book, which was going to Catholic schools, and they went to Catholic schools all around the world, not just in this country. And at a time, 1964, where Black people weren't even allowed to vote in certain states in this country. So the Catholic comic book company was ahead of the game. And that wasn't the only way that they described us as Black people in the world. They made room for us. They recognized we were here. And one of the things I really liked about it was that they showed Black people as real people. There were no caricatures. They didn't all look the same. They recognized that we look different with different noses and different skin tones. So they were showing us as characters of respect back in the 60s. Actually, before that, because they started in the 1940s and continued to the 1970s. If you really want to read about it, please look up Treasure Chest of Fun and Facts, and I bet you'll find some exciting things inside that. So I think that makes it a pretty positive representation. This is enough for the day, but I'll get back to you on our next episode. Please catch us in Black Comic Books 101, taking you to school about Blacks in comics. Thanks so much for joining us. See you again.